Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today, and I thought I would show you my walk from my friend's apartment to that spot in the park by the pond where I have been doing our mindful morning practices. So it's nice, people are playing various sports, running. Look at that, pretty cool. I'm approaching that pond. I'm gonna find a nice spot to sit around. All right, that's my spot. I'm gonna park here and set it up. Yeah, this rock reminds me of an elephant, kind of with a trunk in the water, and then on the left there is a eye. I don't know why it reminds me of an elephant. Anyway, good morning, Jannam. Good morning, Jean. I still wonder what happened last Sunday when we had so many turtles and the bird that was with us through the meditation. what was different? It was the same time, the same type of weather, and yet right now there's nobody. And Sunday was just an abundance. Good morning, Ari. Good morning, Gina. Anyway, it is time for us to start. And today we will continue the deeper exploration of the Ho'oponopono practice. Today we're on day 10. And finally, good morning, Mariela. We're gonna talk about, kind of look at each Ho'oponopono phrase in a bit more detail before we dive into the practice itself. So Ho'oponopono consists of 4 phrases, as you know. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So why would you start out with I am sorry, please forgive me, when you need to forgive someone else for a transgression against you, or seemingly this is what you need to do? Ho'oponopono teachers call this practice cleaning or cleansing or clearing. And basically you clean yourself of your own negative feelings, to erase them from your memory, to erase whatever negativity is not working for you. And so with these phrases, you're expressing the fact that you no longer wish to suffer from a current or past problem. Of course, in this kind of situation, it is common to want the other person to change. It is a common response, but of course it is absolutely impossible. The only person you can change is you. And also in a two-person situation, you will have played some role in the relationship problem, even if it's the role of a victim. So you'll be using Ho'oponopono to obtain forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for whatever it is within you that contributed to this issue in the first place. And the next 2 phrases are thank you, I love you. So depending on the depth of your practice, the you here could be yourself, the other person, or the divine, God, universe, whatever you call it. And we'll talk about the nuances of this a bit later this month. For now, let me just say that conjuring up gratitude and love will help you anchor into a heart-based response. The mind by itself is never able to solve negativity and distress, whereas the heart is our repository of positive emotions. Feelings of self-acceptance, self-love are increased during the Ho'oponopono process. So when practiced this way, Ho'oponopono becomes a mindfulness technique that helps us live in the present moment and not in the distressing past. So let's dive into the actual practice together. Take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to acknowledge all the circumstances of your practice, external, internal, starting with the external, the sounds around you, the sensations of the world. And remember to also include our shared experience, so whatever you see or hear or sense through this Facebook Live, whatever I am sharing with you. Reminding yourself of our shared humanity, our shared experiences. And maybe you can go a little bit further and just kind of reflect on everybody who is now connected to this Facebook Live, even if you don't see their backdrop like mine. But just think and sense that you are not practicing alone right now. That there are more people that are going to do the same practice at the same time, augmenting the effect of it. And then little by little, go in and in. Acknowledging your physical sensations, your emotions, your thoughts. Let your breath be soft and comfortable. Invite effortlessness into your body. And now bring to mind whatever challenging situation, past or present, that creates a strong emotion in you, maybe strong physical sensation of distress, upset, frustration. And just holding that in mind, start repeating the Ho'oponopono verse. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Continue repeating it over and over again at your pace. And as always, whenever you notice that you've been distracted, gently bring yourself back. Remember, you are asking to release whatever heavy emotion or sensation you currently have. Forgiving the person or the situation or yourself in this situation is not about condoning anybody's quote-unquote bad behavior. It's not about giving in. It's about opening up into spaciousness and allowing everything to coexist. Good and bad, right and wrong, pleasant and unpleasant. Eventually realizing there is no such thing as this distinction. Everything just is. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm going to be silent for a few minutes, giving you the space to experience this practice fully. as you continue doing this practice, consider the words of Dr. Hewlin, this doctor I told you about, this psychotherapist who healed a whole psych ward of mentally ill inmates in Hawaii without even seeing them, just by doing this practice of Ho'oponopono after he has read their files. He says, the purpose of life is to be restored back to love, moment by moment. The problems are not people or situations, but rather our thoughts. As we do this practice, we eventually understand that there is no such thing as out there. Whatever it is you see in the other person, whatever it is that frustrates you, upsets you, makes you feel bad in any way, also in some way, shape, or form exists in you. And by acknowledging it and cleaning it with the Ho'oponopono process, we restore ourselves back to love, moment by moment. So let's complete this practice today with doing Ho'oponopono verse all together 3 times. As always, I'm going to repeat the verse, making pauses in between lines so that we can say it together out loud or whispering or mentally. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Take a couple of nice cleansing breaths, in and out, easy without forcing. And when you're ready, come out of this practice. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.